Hello you lovely lot, my name is Max, welcome back to my YouTube channel and another Nottingham Forest Scout Report, where today we are discussing quite a heavily rumoured move for Brazilian defender Felipe from Atlético Madrid. The 33-year-old, like I say, is quite heavily rumoured to be joining Forest in the last couple of days of the January transfer window. And in today's video, we are going to be dissecting his career thus far, taking a look at his numbers in a little bit more detail, and talking about where he would fit in to this Nottingham Forest side. So if you do enjoy this kind of stuff, don't forget to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. With that being said, let's start talking about the Brazilian Felipe. Felipe Augusto de Almeida Monteiro was born in 1989 in the Brazilian state of Sao Paulo and developed his craft in the academy of local side of Valtra. From what I understand, they are the local side of a tractor company who partnered with the professional side Unial Club, who are obviously, like I say, a professional club. They use them to develop their talent, and then eventually they sign pro contracts with Unial Club. And it would be at Unial Club that he would turn professional, and he would eventually sign for Brazilian giants Corinthians at the age of 23, and he'd go on to make around 100 appearances for the Brazilian side over a 3-year stint. And in 2016, he would make his big move over to Europe, signing for Portuguese giants FC Porto in 2016, and he would again make around 100 appearances for the Portuguese side, picking up a league title in 2018 and a Super Cup later that year. However, it will be at his current club where I think most of us agree this would be where he would make his name, signing for Atlético Madrid for 20 million euros in the same summer that they lost Diego Godin and Lucas Hernandez to Inter and Bayern respectively, and you could probably argue they got their money's worth for that 20 million euro fee. His first season would actually be quite quiet, just 25 league appearances for the La Liga side, but his second season would be much improved, the most used centre-back at Atleti that season, as they would make an unlikely charge for the title, picking up their first title in about 6 or 7 seasons. Like I say, the most used defender in that squad, 31 appearances, as they would win the title that season. And he would be a very solid presence in that backline during the title charge, completing the 5th most blocks, the 4th most interceptions, and the most clearances in that Atleti side, whilst also notching up a very respectable 2.5 tackles and interceptions per 90 minutes. However, this would definitely be where his career would peak. He's made just 29 league appearances in the 18 months since that last title win, with just 3 of them coming this season, and having been sent off 3 times in the last 2 seasons with quite a poor disciplinary record. And honestly, when he can get on the pitch, he doesn't really offer too much to this Atletico Madrid side when he can play. He makes just 1.5 tackles and interceptions per 90 minutes, dropping from 2.5 just 2 seasons before. He completes the 2nd fewest interceptions per 90 minutes for outfield players in the Atleti side, and his blocks have gone from 1.5 per 90 to 1 per 90, and his clearances from 5.5 to 3.5 per 90. Whilst Atleti have suffered as a team, he's probably been one of the most drastic drop-offs in the Atletico Madrid side. And whilst he was never a world-class defender, it is quite freakish the drop-off Felipe's had from one of the best defenders in La Liga during that title-winning season to a player who can't even get more than 5 appearances for this Atleti side this season and is looking to leave during this January window. And you can excuse a drop in defensive performance for a centre-back who's maybe helping progress play, is really important in build-up, but Felipe doesn't even do that. If you look at things like progressive passes into the final third, he ranks very lowly, if not bottom, in the Atletico Madrid side for those stats, and he's really not offering too much when he does get on the field. So with what you get from Felipe, it's very much what you see is what you get. You've got good experience in there, someone who's won league titles in 2 very decent leagues, 2 competitive leagues, and has done a very good job in what is quite a defensive system for Atletico Madrid, and also has a very good injury record. He's only missed 7 games in 3 or 4 seasons for Atletico, which is actually pretty decent for a centre-back. But the cons very much outweigh any kind of pros you're going to get. He's 34 years old in May. Offering anything above a 1-year deal to someone that age is ludicrous, especially considering he's failed to make more than 30 league appearances in all but one of his seasons since moving to Spain, that being the season in which they won the title. And his numbers have been on a season-by-season decline. If you look at them, he's got substantially worse since they won the title just 2 seasons ago. For me, I wouldn't even go anywhere near this one. So in terms of a grade for this signing, it's very hard to go particularly high for this one. I'm going to give it a D grading. I'm very underwhelmed by the fact that this is our potential centre-back target alongside someone like Romain Saiss, who used to play for Wolves. I think if you look at the defenders we have actually been linked to over January, Jonathan Tah is a Champions League level defender on his day for Leverkusen. Mario Hermoso is probably the best centre-back at Atlético Madrid at the moment. We were linked to him all the way back in the summer. Definitely the most progressive on the ball and definitely would fill that progressive centre-back role that we really need at the club at the moment. And unfortunately, it looks like it's a reactionary signing rather than a proactive and progressive signing like we should be making in this January window as we look to consolidate our position in the Premier League. Of course, though, let me know your thoughts on Felipe in that comment section down below. I've given my case for why I think he's a degrading, why I don't think he's a great signing, but if you disagree, I'd love to hear from you in that comment section. And whilst you're down there, don't forget to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you later.